year that movie came out, but it's a movie that I actually love that movie. And it was showing where this guy, he was well intended, right? And he wanted to be a martial artist from being traumatized or a fighter, and because he had went through a traumatic event as a kid, and kind of like was a straggler throughout life, and kind of was looking for his purpose and everything. Well, hard life lesson for him, one of the hardest ones, and he did bounce back from it, was he went up against this super boss villain or whatever. He was a villain of the village, and he lost the fight. Everything was done and over. Instead of walking away, he had been stomped into the ground and everything. And instead of walking away, he tries one more time to attack the foot that was on him, on his whole body, not just his neck, his whole body. It's a big ass foot, and he hit it with a stick. And that foot, proceeded to stomp him further into the ground to the point he was just buried and not able to recover. But he did recover on some Super Saiyan shit, right? But these people, they are not that. They are not well intended. They are the villain. There is no chance of recovery for them. They have done all that they're going to be allowed to do, right? Or all that they can do. And this is why they're, recycling fake news, recycling tactics and everything like that. They, that's been in my life too. Like, they've just been trying to recycle stuff to see, what once worked before, it's not working anymore. That's because we did the work. So, and you did none. You just kept doing the same stupid shit, ruining yourself. Basically, literally, quite literally, unaliving themselves. And the group, if there is anyone left that they got coming against me for whatever money, you're not getting it. I'm here to let you know right now. If whoever the HBIC or HKIC is, head karmic in charge, if you're still attached to this person, what was that Players Club when he came in there with that big Gatling gun? Can I say that on YouTube? If you don't want to get effed up, get the out. Like, y'all are about to be fucked up. I'm so serious, and it's really not even funny. It's really actually quite sad, and it's just fair warning, for fair, because I'm, fair play. It's like, don't say that nobody warned you, but if you still attach this person, get out yesterday expeditiously, because that was the karma I felt for this person. Point of no return. They will not be recovering, and nobody attached to them still will be recovering. I mean, people have already gotten some crazy karma joining them in this mission, and they didn't help them out. If you end up in jail, these people they might put some money on your books to try to keep it, keep some kind of tie between you, because they need your energy. They need your connections so that they can keep doing what they're doing. They're siphoning your energy. Stop letting them do that, because you will be depleted with no ability to recover, just like them. Let these people go down by themselves. They started a whole crusade on my entire life without my family. The people that are my family don't even know me, right? They never knew me. Otherwise, they would never have come for me like this, because I am a very giving person. They knew that because they knew enough to try to stop my money and try to stop my houses, because they, from watching me with other people who acted, who gave me proper energy, who gave me high vibrational energy, loving the same loving energy, loving light. I was a giver. I was always willing to help, always down to, I was always dependable, reliable, and, everything they said that the opposite of everything they said that I was. And they kept trying to paint me out to be, because they be behind the scenes trying to set up scenes, street theaters, create scenarios that would look like that's who I really was, when it's really and truly not. That's not how I get down. That's not how I'll ever get down. Not something I'd ever care for. And they've been doing this shit my entire life. And the cycle's closing for them. They're all, the stealing, because they wanted me to be a part of it. I remember times they were riding in the car, and I was riding in the car, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, what do you think?" And stuff like that. And then, I went on my own path, and this is another part of my story time. When I left my home for the first time, it was 15. I left home all the way, actually. Didn't really quite look back. I went to my grandmother's house, and she was sick, so it was just like, wasn't much relief there either, especially with karmic family members living there. So I left for the last time, and moved into checked on me to see how I was, genuinely checked on me to see how I was doing. And I found out that shit just was not for me. It wasn't for me. It was just like, yeah, 2 months, and I was asking for a divorce. He held on to it for 5 years until finally I got divorce papers. And from what I'm hearing from this illegal court case, right, this illegal investigation that was launched on me, I think very well that this may be the person who either remarried me or somebody else went and married me behind the scenes without my knowledge. That's what it's starting to sound like to me. But motherfuckers are starting to drop. Like, I've checked the records, it doesn't see, so I'm like, I now have to check other states, I guess. I am single. I did not get into a second marriage. I had one marriage that was on paper, and that didn't work out. So I am not supposed to be married right now. It was not my consent to get married a second time. It was barely my consent to get married the first time. I just was not thinking straight. Young and dumb. Got out of it after 5 years, and then got into a situationship after that, and that wasn't much, and that was it. And then I got by myself and started to truly heal and truly get clarity, and they were trying to be in the backdrop, trying to stop me from getting that clarity, trying to stop me from having that peace, trying to drive me crazy. They were showing up at my jobs, showing up in grocery stores, yelling and screaming. Everywhere I went, these hoes were running around screaming, causing chaos, causing drama that did not, where there was none, where none needed to be. And these are useless energies, They're unnecessary people. They don't know which way to go. And they truly are unnecessary. Like, the bullshit they bring to any equation, that's all they can bring. Like, these people have houses, but they can't make them homes, because at home, you want to stay home. You want to be at home, but these motherfuckers don't want to be at home in their own energy by themselves. They don't want to be anywhere by themselves. They cannot be by themselves. Watch if they're by themselves. Watch their mannerisms. Those are the people who need to be watched. They're all antsy and twitchy and, like tweaking and shit. It's probably because they're on fucking drugs. They're on drugs, and, they have to do drugs to cope with being by themselves. So these are the people that need to be being watched. And I once said that if, it's just like they yelled out that, oh, this chick should see what, don't even know what we're doing. I'm like, yes, I do. You motherfuckers are stalking me. And if the police stalk you, they'll be stalking me too. So, if the police, if you're under investigation too, then guess what? They're watching you come directly to me, stupid. And stalk me throughout my day. So they're watching both of us. It's 2 for 1. Y'all making these people's job easy. Y'all not hiding the shit y'all think y'all are hiding. So if y'all are connected to these people, remove yourself. Save yourself. I beg of you, because the kind of karma that these people are getting right now, some of these motherfuckers are in jail already. They're already in mental and spiritual prison. Some of them are in physical prison too, as well. But either way, it starts with a mental and physical prison. The mental prison is, oh man, I'm out of options. I'm actually going to be here physically. Before they're in prison physically, they're in a mental and spiritual prison, trying to figure out how to transmute the energy spiritually and energetically. Like, they bind themselves, trying to bind you to them, trying to bind me to them. So this is just, fair warning. If you are in this situation, if they offered you money, whether they were succeeding or not, you would have never gotten all of it. You would have probably gotten the first half. They would have gotten their payout and fucking disappeared on your ass, and it would have been shit you could say, because it's illegal what they're trying to do. So get out. That's the message of this video. Get out. Save yourself from karmic residue. You don't want any parts of the